Hello. So I've had my eyebrows done this afternoon and my tan from the sun last week is tanning. But yeah, I think my eyebrows are definitely a 10 out of 10 if I do say so myself. Look at them. I just wish that they'd stay that way. Do you know what I mean? I've just gone from like a 3.5 to like a 10.5. But yeah, I love them. So I just thought I'd sit down with a coffee and just do a little bit of a chat about breastfeeding really. So I know that on a lot of my videos I've got my little toddler who's just gone 2.5 with his hands constantly down my top, and I've had loads of comments saying, why does your son always have his hands down your top? Obviously everybody that knows me and knows us obviously knows that I am still breastfeeding and have still been breastfeeding. Breastfeeding for me, I would definitely say, has been the most incredible journey, the most rewarding journey, but one of the most hardest things I've ever done at the same time. I feel so privileged and blessed that I've been able to grow my little toddler into the most amazing little boy that he is. He's clever, he's smart, he's funny, he's got such a beautiful, kind heart. It's just everything I could have ever dreamt of for a son. But I have basically breastfed him for 2.5 years. And I have felt basically like, how the hell do I stop this? Like, some days have been good, some days have been bad. But I think it were around about 12 weeks ago, I stopped feeding him through the day and I started just feeding him on a night. And I remember someone giving me some advice and said, just basically saying, if you are going to stop breastfeeding, then you need to do it and be firm. And I weren't ready to stop. I was just ready to stop doing it exclusively. Him constantly just getting my boobs out wherever we are, him ragging at me constantly. And to be honest, he took to it really well. So then booby became like a bedtime thing. But it meant that him putting his hands down my top for comfort became more excessive. If he's not got one hand down, he's got other one down. If he's not scratching him, he's pulling at him. And I've just got to the point where I'm just feeling so touched out and so overstimulated and so just past it, basically. But then breastfeeding for me and for my son has always been like my magic power. Like whenever he's been unsettled, whenever he's been sad, whenever we can't get him to sleep, you know, it's always been me that's been able to be his comfort and his only comfort, because he's never took a dummy, he's never had a bottle, he's never took a blanket, no muzzy, no teddy. So I am his all wide world, and to be his safe place and his all wide world and his food and his goodness and his everything has just meant the world to me. But I feel like as he's got older, obviously he's all there with his understanding, and his understanding's just got more and more, and booby's just his life, and it makes him mangy. So yeah, it's been a rocky ride, but everybody that knows Luca knows that booby is his life, literally. But reflecting back, I feel like I have sacrificed so much as a mum. I'm a mum of 3. I'm raising a teenager who's nearly 14. I'm also raising Penny, who's nearly 10, and she's coming up she's 3.5 years post stem cell transplant. And then I think when I fell pregnant with Luca, I was literally 6 months post. Penny was 6 months post transplant, and then straight diving in. You know, we're still going to hospital appointments all the time. Penny was still in recovery, and then I dived into breastfeeding, and I feel like it's just consumed me. It's consumed all my postpartum life. It's consumed all of his life for 2.5 years. It's meant that Dad's not been able to settle him on a night for so long. You know, he weren't ever able to give him bottles. No one were ever able to take him for a walk. I remember going for a walk when he was in a pushchair, actually. And having to stop because, like, oh my God, he needs feeding. If I were at bath and he were crying, oh, I need to get out of bath because I need to feed him. Or I'd be in the bath feeding him. Do you know what I mean? Or there's so many nights that I've sat in his bedroom feeding him. It's just everywhere we've been, we've fed him. And it's been my magic power. And it's been our special bonding time, and I'm so grateful that we've been able to carry on and last for as long as we have. But I'll tell you something now, if you are considering breastfeeding, or if you are a breastfeeding mum watching this, then you will solely know where I'm coming from when I say it's the most hardest thing. It's the most hardest experience ever. And I'm just getting emotional now actually thinking about it. Like, I just feel like it's just been so mentally draining. At the same time has been the most incredible thing ever. You can't describe it. But I just feel like now is our time to stop. So yesterday, obviously, it's just gone 2.5. So his tantrums, terrible twos as the saying goes. And yesterday he had a really bad day where we had my friend's little lads over for a day because they've got an extra week off school, and he were just on one. He didn't want to share. He weren't kind. He were attacking him, which he never does. He bit one of the boys, which I was just absolutely mortified with. He wouldn't listen to a word. He wouldn't let me settle him. He wouldn't let me cuddle him. He was just crying constantly, and I was like, something's not right with him. He's definitely not. He's definitely got to be coming down with something. And he is cutting his back molars through, and I feel like he's not been himself. He's been up at night crying. Anyway, back to yesterday. He had a really bad day, and he really tested my patience. And I was just like, oh my God, he's never like this. Like, why is he being like this? Is this a sign of what's to come, or is this just a bad day? Is this just terrible twos, or what? Or is he just tired? Anyway, he had a nap, and he woke up from his nap, and he was in such a better mood again. But because he's been napping, he's not been going to bed on a night. So when it has been coming to bedtime, it's not been just having your bedtime milk, reading books and going to bed. It's been him constantly wanting me and just sucking on me constantly, and I'm just overtapped now and just feel so done. So yesterday, that was when I made the decision that I can't do it anymore. So I was just like, yesterday, I just can't take it anymore. And although I'm feeling so much gratitude, so much pride, I'm so proud, I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed, I'm so honoured that we have been able to share this, that we've had our time together, and that I've managed to grow him into such an amazing boy that he is. It's making me so emotional just thinking about it. But yesterday, I just feel like this is it. This is enough. I cannot take it anymore. And I feel like he's so clever that he will take to it better than I imagined. So anyway, my friend gave me, I've been so emotional. My friend gave me a few months back, probably about 8 months ago actually, some nipple plasters. I've got them on my knee. These are them. And she gave me these, and she was like, when he's ragging at you and he's trying to get to you, put the nipple plasters on and he can't get to you, basically. Because there'll be times where we've been in bed together and he's just like, he sneaks on my boobs, like he's just like that. So some nights I don't even know he's on, but then other nights I can't sleep because he's just on and he's climbing all over me and he's just overstimulating me. But then other nights it's lovely and he has a little bit, and then I'm like cuddle. But yeah. So yesterday I decided to put these on. I put them on my boobs and I explained to Luca that there's no more booby milk. I have ordered the Baby Moon book, which is about weaning your toddlers or your babies off booby milk. He loves bedtime reading, so that should be arriving by tomorrow. But yeah, so today it is Wednesday and he's had no milk since yesterday at 6 a.m. I've still got the nipple plasters on now. Every time he's gone down my top, he's realised I've got the nipple plasters on, so he's sort of like just come out from my top. And yeah, our breastfeeding journey it's officially come to an end, and it's making me feel so emotional and sad, but at the same time I need to be firm, I need to be consistent with him, and I just really hope that it goes smoothly, because I am scared that I'm gonna just lose my power and my only way to comfort him, basically. But yeah, I'm proud that I've made that decision, and Jack's gonna support me, and I'm just gonna be firm with him. But yeah, our breastfeeding journey has come to an end, so yeah, I'm just gonna be an emotional wreck for the foreseeable.